We're here in Wales and we're at our training weekend. We've just finished for the entire weekend. Nick Griffin,
Yeah.
MEP, how do you think it's gone?
Smashing, really good weekend. Weather wasn't bad under the circumstances, could have been worse. A lot of people here, some camping, down sort of bottom of the garden with the fairies. Others, as you know, bed and breakfasting and so on. Brought quite a lot of money into the area, which people always like. But most important of all, we've had a really good weekend, as you know, covered an awful range of subjects. Very, very pleased.
Yeah, and the subjects that we've been covering, very varied.
Yeah, obviously yesterday, the most important thing is about how powerful the postal vote is, as you spoke about that to an extent, other people as well, and really getting that into people's heads and training the people in the party who are going to go out and teach other people what to do so that we get back to winning elections, which in the end is what we're here for, but obviously also covered a lot of other areas, as you know.
And of course we've been at the political grindstone, which is business as usual, but we've also had a social evening, and we've been socialising in that respect as well, haven't we?
Yeah, hog roast last night. A fair bit of alcohol drunk by various people. There's some clearing up to do now, hence we're all dumbed down and ready for work. But I think everyone's going home enthused with things they've learnt, things they've contributed to. Obviously we had the several discussions about what the various things I learnt and the party can learn perhaps from my Syrian visit. Strangely enough, a discussion about UKIP and how I think the consensus there, nothing to worry about because they're breaking our ground and they won't be there forever. But that is really good range of ideas and ideology. A lot of really practical stuff, which nobody else does. Practical stuff for taking us forward. Discussing earlier on today, discussing the business about the food banks, more and so on. They're really deeply practical stuff nobody else does, and good social occasion. Because in the end, the thing that holds this party together under enormous pressure is the fact that we're a family, and that's partly it's the fun and it's being together, and it's a really important part of the weekend. Shame for those who missed it because they haven't got that extra spirit of comradeship and purpose of moving forward, but they'll see the fruits of it, and next time perhaps they'll come along as well.
Exactly, and now it's interesting that we've held quite a lot of discussions as well where we've had audience participation, which I think is really important because we're not forcing our beliefs on people. We're actually asking them what they think, and I think that's really important.
Yes, I don't like to stand behind the lectern we had out there earlier on and just preach.
No.
And so on, everyone sits there. The sooner we can get into at this level of audience, and we had some levels of discussion. The media fools out there who say we're knuckle druggers and so on. That when people sat with their mouths open if they'd heard the level of some of our discussions over the weekend. People can hold their own in any intellectual company in the entire world here, but. More than that, we weren't here discussing intellectual airy-fairy ideas. We're discussing practical things about how to drive this party forward, making things better for our people, making better things better for our community, and offering hope of a better future overall.
Well, it's been a great weekend. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. It's been an absolute pleasure being here, particularly in Wales. Very nice part of the country. Very lucky to be here, and hopefully things will be moving on fairly rapidly in the future.
I hope. Moving on particularly now to clearing up, which I thank you in advance for your help.
Excellent. You're more than welcome. Thank you.